partner, everyone who might know something. Each person gave them the same sympathetic look and the same useless condolences until they reached Mr. Benson, her father's old friend from university. When Chidera mentioned the will, something flickered in his eyes. "Your uncles came here," he said quietly. "They wanted me to say there was no will. They offered me money." He paused, then opened his drawer and pulled out a brown envelope. "But your father once saved my business when I was about to go bankrupt. I don't forget debts like that." The will was everything they needed and more. It clearly stated that everything belonged to Chidera, with Uncle Emeka and Uncle Chidi named as trustees only until she turned 18, which was just 4 months away. Her father had even added a clause that said if the trustees mismanaged the estate or tried to steal from it, they would lose their positions and face legal action. As Mrs. Adeyemi read it aloud, Chidera felt something she hadn't felt in weeks: hope. But Mrs. Adeyemi's face was serious. Having the will is one thing, using it is another. "Your uncles have already taken possession of everything. They've probably already put some properties in their names. If we go to court now, the case could drag on for years, and they'll hide or sell everything before you see a kobo." She tapped her fingers on the table, thinking, "No, we need to be smarter than that. We need to make them believe they're safe, make them comfortable, and then strike when they least expect it." The plan Mrs. Adeyemi devised was brilliant in its simplicity. First, Chidera would remain missing and presumed to be living as a street child. Meanwhile, Mrs. Adeyemi would approach Uncle Emeka and Uncle Chidi with a business proposal, pretending to be a wealthy investor interested in buying their late brother's factory. She would offer them so much money that their greed would make them stupid. "Men like your uncles, they see a woman with money and they think she's a fool they can cheat," Mrs. Adeyemi explained. "They'll try to inflate the price, forge more documents, maybe even try to sell the same property twice, and every illegal thing they do, we'll document it. We'll let them dig their own graves so deep, they'll never climb out." Over the next 2 weeks, they prepared everything. Mrs. Adeyemi used her connections to find a lawyer who specialized in property fraud, a private investigator who could follow the uncles, and even an accountant who could trace where the money from her parents' business was going. The meeting took place at a restaurant in Victoria Island. Chidera watched from a car parked across